Patterns in our surroundings and shapes. Chutki, are you back after playing?
Yes, Mummy, I'm back. Are the new tiles fixed in the bathroom?
Yes. Go and have a look at it yourself.
Mummy, what is this? The tiles are not stuck in order in the bathroom. They are not uniform.
Chutki, the tiles are stuck properly. Look, a pattern is made in the tiles by sticking them in this manner.
Oh, yes. Here in the first row, the tiles are laid in an uniform manner.
And in the second row, the tiles are placed in between two tiles above it, and this pattern is repeated again and again.
Okay, so this is a pattern, isn't it?
Yes, Chutki. Would you like to know more about the patterns?
Yes, Mummy. I want to know more about the patterns.
So, friends, today we will learn to identify the patterns in the objects in our surroundings and how to build them further. Look, Chutki. Here a pattern is created in my sari using big and small flowers.
Yes, the big and small flowers are repeated in your sari.
Now look at this. A pattern of one black square and then one white square followed by a black square is repeated in a chessboard.
Oh, yes, you are right.
Chutki, come on. Now let's go to the kitchen.
Okay, let's go.
Now look, a pattern is made using triangles on this pot of water.
Oh, yes.
Look carefully. Here in this pot, a triangle is made with a flower in it. This is followed by an upside down triangle that again has a flower in it.
Yes, and this pattern is repeated again and again.
Yes, Chutki, look, there are patterns on so many objects in our surroundings.
Yes, Mummy, I will find some more patterns. Now, can you help me complete my school homework?
Yes, Chutki, come on, I will help you complete your homework.
Look, Mummy, I have to do this homework.
Oh, this homework is about patterns which we learned just now. You can do it very easily.
Yes, Mummy. Here there are only circles in the first given pattern. I can't identify any pattern here.
Look carefully. The circles are filled with colors and these colors are repeated in a particular order. First circle is filled with green color. The second circle is filled with yellow color. And the third circle is filled with green color.
Yes, the yellow and green colors are repeated in the next circles.
You are right. Now if you fill the next circles with yellow and green color and repeat it, the pattern will be complete.
Yes, this pattern is very easy.
Come on, now look at the second pattern.
This pattern is made of two shapes.
Yes, you identified it right. There are triangles and circles in this pattern. Now look carefully. There is a small circle shape inside the triangle and after that there is a small triangle shape inside the circle in this pattern. This pattern is repeated again and again. Now tell me, which shapes would come at the empty places?
So now a small triangle inside a circle would come here in the empty place.
Well done. Come on, now try building this pattern.
A shape with a small circle inside a triangle would come next.
What will come after that?
A shape with a small triangle inside a circle would follow this.
Absolutely right. Well done. Come on. Now you identify the patterns in the objects in our surroundings.
Okay, Mummy.
Yes. So friends, today in this video, we learn how to identify patterns which occur in the objects and shapes and also how to build them further. In the next video, we will learn to identify the patterns in the objects and shapes in our surroundings and how to build them further with some examples, and we will also get to know about some common mistakes. In our surroundings and shapes. Examples. Friends, in the previous video, we learned to identify the patterns in objects and shapes and how to build them further. Today we will learn to identify the patterns which are made with objects and shapes, and we will see some interesting examples related to building them further.
Mummy, can I help you in doing the work?
No, Chutki, I have done all the chores. Come on, let us both play an interesting game of making patterns and building them further.
Yes, we will have fun.
Look, I will make a pattern with the help of these matchsticks. You have to identify that pattern and build it further.
Okay.
One standing matchstick, one sleeping matchstick near it. Then again 2 standing matchsticks and 2 sleeping matchsticks. Now you proceed with this pattern.
Next it will be 2 standing matchsticks and 2 sleeping matchsticks again.
Not like that, Chutki. Look at this pattern a little more carefully. First there is one standing matchstick and then one sleeping matchstick in this pattern. Next, there are 2 standing matchsticks and 2 sleeping matchsticks. It means here the number of matchsticks is increasing by 1 each time.
Oh yes, first one matchstick and then two matchsticks.
Yes, so how many matchsticks do you have to put next in this pattern?
3 matchsticks after two matchsticks. It means we will put 3 standing matchsticks and 3 sleeping matchsticks.
Oh wow, well done. Now how will you move ahead with this pattern?
We will move ahead by placing 4 matchsticks, which means 4 standing matchsticks and 4 sleeping matchsticks.
Well done, Chutki. You completed this pattern in a perfect manner. Come on, now let's look at the next pattern. See, now I will make pattern with these candles. You have to complete it.
Okay.
4 big candles, 4 small candles near them. Then again 3 big candles and 3 small candles.
Yes, then again we will place 2 big candles and after that 2 small candles.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Now proceed with this pattern and complete it.
It is easy. We have to place 3 big candles and 3 small candles after 2 candles.
No, Chutki. Look carefully. Each time the number of candles is decreased by 1. Initially we had 4 candles, after that 3 candles and then 2 candles.
So this pattern will be complete if we place 1 big candle and 1 small candle beside it.
Yes, well done, Chutki.
Mummy, I'm having so much fun. Ask me one more questions on the patterns.
Come on, now look carefully at this pattern and tell me, Which colors do you have to fill in the unfilled arrows?
We have to fill green color in 2 standing arrows and red color in 1 sleeping unfilled arrow.
Chutki, there are blue, red, green. These 3 colors are filled in this pattern. Now look carefully at the standing arrows in this pattern. Of these arrows, the downward arrows are filled with green color and upward arrows are filled with blue color. And the sleeping arrows are filled with red color. Now tell me, which colors do we have to fill the following arrows with?
Of these arrows, first arrow is going downward, so we will have to fill it with green color. And we will fill the arrow going upwards with blue color.
Absolutely right, Chutki. Next.
Now we will fill the sleeping arrow with red color. Then the downward arrow is filled with green color and upward arrow with blue color.
Wow! Well done, Chutki.
Thank you, Mummy.
Friends, so today we learned to identify the patterns which are made with objects and shapes. We also saw some interesting examples related to building the pattern further. In the next video, we will get to know about the common mistakes we make while identifying the patterns made from shapes. Patterns in our surroundings and shapes. Common mistakes. Friends, in this video, we will see some common mistakes that we make while identifying the pattern made from the shapes. Chutki, come on, let's see some more patterns today. You will have to identify them and build them further.
Okay, Mummy.
You have to identify this pattern and build it further.
Oh, the triangle will be the next in this pattern.
Come on, Chutki. You have to look carefully at the pattern and understand it no matter how many shapes or colors are used. Look, the square, rectangle and triangle. These 3 shapes are repeated in one order in this pattern.
Yes, first shape is square, second is rectangle, and third is triangle. If we repeat these shapes in this order, then after triangle, square, after square, rectangle, and after rectangle, it is triangle. See, this pattern is complete.
Well done, Chutki. Now you continue to study and I will do my work.
Okay, Mummy.
So friends, in this video, we got to know about the common mistakes we make while identifying the pattern made with shapes.
Patterns in numbers. Children, in the previous video, we saw that Chutki, with the help of her mother, learned to recognize and complete the patterns in objects and shapes. Today, we will learn to recognize the patterns in numbers and take it forward. Good morning, children.
Good morning, sir.
Children, today we will play a fun game with numbers.
A game with numbers? Wow, we'll have fun.
Chutki, you come here. Look, I'm going to play this tambourine. And you will have to listen to its sound carefully and answer my questions.
Okay, sir.
Now tell me, Chutki, how many times did I play this tambourine?
You first played the tambourine 1 time, then 2 times. 1, 2, 1 and 2. At that many times you played.
Well done. Yes. So children, I played this tambourine 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 times. So look, this has become a number pattern. Now it's your turn, Pinky.
Okay, sir.
Pinky, how many times did I play the tambourine?
You first played the tambourine 3 times, then 1, 3, 1, 3 and 1 like this.
Well done, Pinky. Yes, so children, now I will write on the board the numbers as said by Pinky. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Pinky, can you see a pattern in these numbers?
Here in the first line 1, 2, 1, 2, these numbers have been repeated to make a pattern, sir.
Yes. And in the next line 3, 1, 3, 1, these numbers have been repeated to make a pattern.
Sir, what will be the next step of this game?
It's very easy. Let's move ahead with this pattern. Tell me, what comes next in the first pattern?
In the first pattern, the next number is 1 followed by 2.
Well done, Chutki. Children, now to move ahead with the second pattern, which number comes next?
Sir, to move ahead with the second pattern, we will write after 1, 3 and then 1 again.
Rightly said. Now look, another pattern of numbers. Come, let us understand this one. In this pattern, it is 19, then 20, then 21. This means that each time the numbers are increasing by 1. Yes, so Chutki, you tell me what comes next in this pattern.
After 21 will come 22 and then 23.
Oh wow, well done Chutki. Come Pinky, now it's your turn. You take this pattern forward.
In this pattern after 24 comes 25 and after 25 comes 26.
Very good Pinky. So children, are you having fun playing this pattern game of numbers?
Yes, sir. It is a lot of fun.
Children, come, let us see another pattern with numbers. Let us understand the rules of this pattern and then complete it. Chutki, can you complete this pattern?
Yes, in this pattern 6 comes after 5.
Chutki, see the rules of this pattern. After 1, it is not 2, but 3. After 3, it's not 4, but 5. This pattern proceeds with alternate numbers.
Yes, so like this after 5 comes 7 and not 6.
Well done, Chutki. Come, Pinky. Now proceed with this pattern.
In this pattern 10 does not come after 9. The next number will be 11 and after 11 will come 13 and not 12.
Wow, Pinky, well done. Children, here in the first number pattern, 1 has been added to each number to take it forward, like adding 1 to 19 makes 20 and adding 1 to 20 makes 21. And in the next pattern, 2 has been added to each number to proceed with the pattern, like adding 1 and 2 makes 3 and adding 2 to 3 makes it 5. Children, tomorrow we will see more number patterns. Till then, bye children.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Friends, today we learned to recognize number patterns and to complete them. In the next video, with the help of some more examples, we will see how to recognize number patterns and complete them.
Patterns in numbers.
Interesting examples.
Today, with the help of examples, we will recognize patterns in numbers and learn how to complete them. Children, in the previous video, we learned to recognize patterns in numbers and to complete them. Today, we will see examples related to this topic.
Okay, sir.
Today, I will draw a pattern with the help of square shapes. First 2 squares, then 4 squares, and then 6 squares. Children, can you tell me how to move ahead with this pattern?
In this pattern, the numbers of squares are increasing.
Yes, Chutki. Initially, this pattern had 2 squares. Adding 2 more squares makes it 4 squares. 2 4 squares, adding 2 more squares makes it 6 squares. Similarly, every time the number of squares are increased by 2. Can you guess how many squares will be present in the next step if this pattern is repeated?
Currently, the pattern has 6 squares. Adding 2 more squares, 7 and 8. This means there will be 8 squares in the next step.
Oh, wow! Well done! Similarly, in the next step, adding 2 squares to 8 will make it 10 squares. So, children, this is how we proceed with this pattern. Children, let us see another pattern. See, this pattern is made of buildings. Now tell me, how many floors are there in the first building?
The first building has 7 floors.
And how many floors are there in the second building?
The second building has 6 floors and the third building has 5 floors.
Okay, now let's continue and complete the pattern.
This is easy, sir. In this pattern, we reduce 1 floor each time and proceed with the pattern, right?
Yes, Pinky, rightly said.
Following this pattern and moving to the next step, we deduct 1 from 5, we get a 4-story building.
Well done, Pinky. Children, we proceed with this pattern by reducing the number of floors by 1 at a time. Hence, next step we get 3, then reducing 1 from 3 we get 2, and after 2 comes a single-story building. And with this the pattern comes to an end.
Thank you, sir. These patterns are very interesting.
Friends, today in this video, we learned to recognize number patterns and to complete them. In the next video, we will learn to correct the mistakes made while recognizing numbers patterns. Patterns in numbers. Common errors. Today we will see few mistakes made while recognizing number patterns. Children, you know about the patterns in numbers. So, today let us see some more patterns. In the given number pattern, you have to recognize the numbers that have been left out.
Okay, sir.
In this number pattern, which are the numbers that have been left out?
This is easy. 16 will come after 15.
No, Chutki. Look at this pattern carefully and find out how to continue with this pattern.
I did not understand, sir.
Look here. After 5 is 10. In this pattern, adding 5 to 5 has made 10. Like adding 1 to 5 makes 6. Adding 2 makes it 7. Adding 3 makes it 8. Adding 4 makes it 9. And adding 5 has made it 10. This way 5 has been added each time to carry the pattern forward. Similarly, 5 has been added to 10 to make it 15. So now tell me, in this pattern, going forward, what number will we get if we add 5 to 15?
If we add 1 to 15, we get 16. Adding 2, we get 17. Adding 3 makes it 18. Adding 4 makes it 19. And adding 5 to 15 will make it 20. So answer is 20.
Yes, and so similarly, adding 5 to 20 makes it 25. So this is the way to carry the pattern forward. Come, let us see the next pattern. Now, let's complete this pattern.
To continue this pattern, after 40 comes 41, 42, 43.
Oh no! Look at this pattern carefully. As the pattern continues, the numbers are decreasing.
Yes, here after 60, 50 and after 50 it's 40 written here. Sir, what is the pattern here?
Let's understand this pattern. In this pattern, subtracting 10 from 60, we get 50. Subtracting 10 from 50, we'll get 40. Similarly, subtracting 10 each time, we proceed with this pattern. Can you try now?
Subtracting 10 from 40, we get 30. Subtracting 10 from 30, we get 20. Subtracting 10 from 20, we get 10.
Absolutely correct. Children, you can see several number patterns like these.
Okay, sir.
Friends, in this video, we learned to correct the mistakes made while recognizing number patterns.